Hello students, welcome back to my class. Today we are going to do problems on first exercise of three-dimensional geometry. Before going to problem, we shall recall what are the concepts we have seen in the last class. Very important concepts. Consider 3D. X-axis, Y-axis, Z-axis, Y is origin. They take line L. They take angle between x-axis and line L is alpha. They take angle between y-axis and line L beta. They take angle between z-axis and line L gamma. This means here alpha is the angle made by the line with positive x-axis. Beta is the angle made by the line with positive y-axis. Gamma is the angle made by the line with positive z-axis. Then here we say that alpha, beta, gamma are called direction angles. Then cosine of these angles means that is cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma are called direction cosines of a line. They are denoted by L, M, N, that is L equal to cos alpha, M equal to cos beta, N equal to cos. Very important. Next, we know that relation between direction cosines of a line, that is L square plus M square plus N square, which is equal to 1. A, B, C are the direction ratios, means these three numbers are proportional to the direction cosines. Direction cosines denoted by L, M, N. Here A, B, C in order, L, M, N in order. That is A by L, which is equal to B by M, which is equal to C by N. The three numbers A, B, C are proportional to the direction cosines L, M, N. Then we say that A, B, C are the direction ratios. Or you can write L by A equal to M by B equal to N by C. A, B, C are the direction ratios of a line, or the direction ratios. Then A divided by root of A square plus B square plus C square. B by root of A square plus B square plus C square. C by root of A square plus B square plus C square are the direction cosines of a line. The direction ratios of a line are A, B, C. Then direction cosines are A by root of A square plus B square plus C square, B by square root of A square plus B square plus C square, C by square root of A square plus B square plus C square. If two lines are parallel, what about their direction ratios? Their direction ratios are proportional. If two lines are parallel, what about their direction cosines? Means their direction cosines are equal. Mind it. Two lines are parallel, direction ratios are proportional. Two lines are parallel, then direction cosines are equal. Let P equal to x1 comma y1 comma z1 and Q equal to x2 comma y2 comma z2. Then direction ratios of PQ are the difference of the x coordinates here, x2 minus x1, comma, the difference of the y coordinates, y2 minus y1, comma, the difference of the z coordinates, z2 minus z. then direction cosines of PQ are, direction ratios are here. Divide direction ratios x to each one by x2 minus x1 by distance between P and Q. This is PQ. Y2 minus Y1 by PQ. Z2 minus Z1 by PQ. Where PQ equal to distance formula, distance between P and Q, square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square plus z2 minus z1 whole square. Very important. Now go to the problem. First problem, if a line makes angles 90 degree, 135 degree, 45 degree with x, y and z axis respectively, find its direction cosines. Here given that alpha, beta, gamma value, we have to find direction cosines. What are the direction cosines means? Cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma are the direction cosines. Here alpha equal to 90 degree, beta equal to 135 degree, gamma equal to 45 degree. Now done. What are the direction cosines means? Cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma are the direction cosines. They are denoted by L, M, N. L, M, N. Cos, substitute alpha value 90 degree, cos 90 degree, 0. Cos beta, cos of, substitute beta value 135 degree. Clearly 135 degree, it lies between 90 and 180 means clearly this angle lies in second quadrant. In second quadrant, all angles 90 plus theta, 180 minus theta. I am going to express here 135 degree in terms of 180 minus theta. Cos of 180 minus 45 degree, which is equal to 135 degree. In terms of all angle 180 minus theta. In the second quadrant, what about cos? Cos of 180 minus theta. In the second quadrant, cos is negative. 180 means again cos. That means cos of 180 minus theta minus cos theta. Here cos of 180 minus 45 degree, theta equal to 45 degree. Cos of 180 minus 45 degree minus cos 45 degree. Minus cos 45 degree 1 by root 2. 1 by root 2. Cos gamma, gamma equal to 45 degree, cos, substitute gamma value 45 degree, cos 45 degree 1 by root 2. Okay. What are the direction cosines? Cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma. Cos alpha value 0, cos beta value minus 1 by root 2, cos gamma value 1 by root 2. Therefore, the direction cosines are right in order. Cos alpha 0, comma, cos beta value minus 1 by root 2, cos gamma value 1 by root 2. Finish. Second problem, I am giving same type problem for home assignment. Take down. If a line makes angles 90 degree, 60 degree and 30 degree with the positive direction of x, y and z axis respectively, find its direction cosines. Similar to last problem, if a line makes angles 90 degree, 60 degree and 30 degree with the positive direction of x, y and z axis respectively, Find its direction cosines. So next, third problem. If a line has direction ratios, the line has direction ratios 2, -1, -2, determine its direction cosines. Determine its direction cosines. If a line has direction ratios 2, -1, -2, determine its direction cosines. So here we have direction ratios, generally denote ABC. Here A equal to 2, B equal to -1, C equal to -2. What are the direction cosines means? The direction cosines are A by root of A square plus B square plus C square, B by root of A square plus B square plus C square, C by root of A square plus B square plus C square. Direction cosines are, first I am going to find a denominator value here, root of here, square root of A square plus B square plus C square, which is equal to square root of, substitute here A, B, C values, A equal to 2 square plus B equal to -1, B square means -1 whole square, C equal to -2, C square means -2 whole square. Square root of 2 square 4 plus -1 whole square plus 1, -2 whole square plus 4. Root of 4 plus 1 5 plus 4 9, root of 9 equal to 3. The direction cosines are here. Substitute the values. Substitute here A value 2 divided by root value, root of A square plus B square plus C square value 3. B equal to -1 by this root value 3. C equal to -2 by this root value 3. 2 by 3, -1 by 3, -2 by 3 are the direction cosines. Very easy. The next problem. Fourth problem. If a line has direction ratios -18, 12, -4, then what are its direction cosines? Then what are its direction cosines? Similar to last column, here direction ratios means here we have A, B, C values. Find direction cosines. Here A equal to -18, B equal to 12, C equal to -4. First I am finding a root value. Square root of A square plus B square plus C square, which is equal to square root of A square, A equal to -18 whole square plus B square, B equal to 12 whole square plus C equal to -4 whole square. Square root of -18 whole square, minus square plus 18 square 324 plus 12 square 144 plus -4 whole square plus 16. This is equal to 144 plus 16, 160, 160, 324, 484. 484 clearly 22 whole square. Square root cancel, get 22. Then direction cosines are here. Substitute the values A by root of A square plus B square plus C square. Similarly B by root, C by root. You substitute A value -18 by root of A square plus B square plus C square value 22, b by b equal to 12 divided by root of l, this value 22, c by c equal to minus 4 divided by this root value 22. That is here 2 9s are 2 11s are minus 9 by 11, 2 6s are 2 11s are 6 by 11, 2 2s are 2 11s are minus 2 by 11. What are the direction cosines means? Minus 9 by 11, 6 by 11, minus 2 by 11 are the direction cosines of a line. Now go to fifth problem. Fifth problem. Find the direction cosines of a line which makes equal angles with the coordinate axis. The coordinate axis means x, y and z axis. So important for 2 marks. Read the problem. Find the direction cosines of a line which makes equal angles with the coordinate axis. Consider three-dimensional. X-axis, y-axis, z-axis, here y is origin. I am taking one line here, line L. They take angle between x-axis and line L, alpha. They take angle between y-axis and line L, beta. Angle between z-axis and line L, gamma. Here, alpha, beta, gamma be the angles made by the line with positive direction of x, y and z-axis respectively. Correct. So here given that we have to find direction cosines of this line which makes equal angles with the coordinate axis. Equal angles with the coordinate axis means here this line makes equal angle with x, y and z axis. This means here given that alpha equal to beta equal to gamma, then here we have to find direction cosines of a line. So I am taking here, let alpha, beta and gamma be the angles made by a line with x, y and z axis respectively. Then L equal to cos alpha, M equal to cos beta, N equal to cos gamma are the direction cosines. Direction cosines of a line. And alpha, beta, gamma are the angles. Then cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma are the direction cosines. We have to find direction cosines. So here given that a line makes equal angles with coordinate axis means here then alpha equal to beta equal to gamma. Alpha equal to beta equal to gamma. Then next step, taking cos here, cos alpha, cos here, alpha equal to beta. Next cos beta equal to gamma. Cos alpha denoted by L, cos beta denoted by M, cos gamma denoted by N. We know that condition L square plus M square plus N square which is equal to 1. L square, I am substituting M equal to L here. Here M equal to L, M square L square. Here N equal to L because here L equal to M equal to N. They are equal. Therefore, I am substituting N equal to L here. N equal to L. L square plus L square plus L square. 3L square which is equal to 1. Then L square equal to 1 by 3. Then L equal to plus or minus root of 1 divided by root 3. Here L equal to M equal to N. L equal to M which is equal to N. L value plus or minus 1 by root 3 means then M equal to same plus or minus 1 by root 3. Then N equal to same plus or minus 1 by root 3. Then finally right direction. Hence the direction cosines are L comma M comma N direction cosines. L value plus or minus 1 by root 3 plus or minus 1 by root 3. M value same plus or minus 1 by root 3. N value is also same plus or minus 1 by root 3. So mind it, here given that your line makes equal angles with the coordinate axis means here given that alpha equal to beta equal to gamma. Then taking cos here means cos alpha equal to cos beta which is equal to cos gamma because three angles are equal. Here clearly cos alpha denote L, cos beta denote M, cos gamma denote N. These three are equal. We know that condition L square plus M square plus N square which is equal to 1. L square, substitute M equal to L here, L square plus substituting N equal to L here, L square equal to 1, adding this 3L square equal to 1, then L square equal to 1 by 3. Then L equal to plus or minus 1 by root 3. Well here L equal to M equal to N means same M equal to M and N values same. Therefore, the direction cosines are plus or minus 1 by root 3 L value, comma M plus or minus 1 by root 3 same, N plus or minus 1 by root 3. So now go to sixth problem. Sixth problem. Show that the points 2, 3, 4, minus 1, minus 2, 1 and 5, 8, 7 are collinear. Show that these 3 points are collinear. Collinear, see, I am going to use parallel condition. If two lines are parallel, what about the direction ratios? The direction ratios are proportional. Mind it here. So first point I am taking, denoting, let A point, first point 2, 3, 4. Second point denoting B minus 1, minus 2, 1. And third point denoting C of 5, 8, 7 be the given points here. Here we have to prove that these points are collinear. A, B, C, suppose here 3 points here. Observe here. A point, B point, C point here. 3 points lies on the same line means we say that 3 points are collinear. Suppose here I am going to find direction ratios of AB and direction ratios of BC. Direction here clearly here AB line, observe here. This AB line is parallel to BC line. Because 3 points lies on the same line, then obviously here AB line is parallel to next BC line. Clearly. Here AB is parallel to BC means then we say that 3 points lies on the line. That means 3 points are collinear. Got it. I am going to find direction ratios of AB and direction ratios of BC here. First I am going to find direction ratios of AB. Direction ratios of AB are. So we shall recall that direction ratios of means line segment joining P and Q here. Suppose P equal to x1, y1, z1 and Q equal to x2, y2, z2. Direction ratios of PQR. Here PQR means what? x2 minus x1 here. The difference of the x coordinates x2 minus x1. The difference of the y coordinates y2 minus y1. Next, the difference of the z coordinates z2 minus z. Got it. Directly I am taking here direction ratios of AB. Here x coordinate minus x coordinate first, x coordinate minus x coordinate, comma y coordinate minus y coordinate, comma z coordinate minus z. Got it. X coordinate minus x coordinate here. here x coordinate minus 1 minus here minus here 2. Y coordinate minus y coordinate. Here y coordinate is minus 2, put minus. Next here 3 here minus 3. Next, the difference of the z coordinates here, z coordinate 1 minus here z coordinate 4. That is minus 1 minus 2 minus 3, minus 2 minus 3 minus 5, 1 minus 4 minus 3. Correct. Now find direction ratios of BC. Direction ratios of BC are B and C. X coordinate is 5, Y coordinate is 8, Z coordinate is 7. X coordinate minus X coordinate 5 minus half here minus 1, comma. The difference of the Y coordinates 8 minus half here again here minus 2. The difference of the Z coordinates Z 7 minus 1. 7 minus 1. That is 5 minus into minus plus 1. 8 minus into minus plus 2. 7 minus 1 6. 5 plus 1 6. 8 plus 2 10 6. Correct. When we say that here two lines are proportional means here corresponding here means elements are proportional and their ratios are equal. Say now here I am taking here first one minus 3 divided by here first direction ratio minus 3 by 6 which is equal to second one here minus 5 by here second one 10 minus 5 by 10 which is equal to third one by here minus 3 by 6 here minus 3 by 6. So observe here, this 3 ones are 3 twos here, minus half, minus 5 ones are 5 twos here, minus 3 ones are 3 twos, correct. 3 ratios are equal, 3 ratios are equal means we say that the direction ratios of here AB line and BC line are proportional here. 3 ratios are equal means the direction ratios are proportional. Directly I am taking here each ratio value minus of, correct here, each ratio value. Therefore, I am writing the direction ratios of here AB and BC are proportional. Are proportional. Are proportional means this means your AB line, this AB line is parallel to BC line. Therefore, the line AB is parallel to the line BC. This means here AB is parallel to BC means this means here see B is common in both AB and BC. Therefore, here 3 points are collinear. 2 lines are parallel means we cannot say 3 points lies on the same line. Here B is common in both here AB and BC. That is here within bracket I mentioned B is common to both AB and BC. Here AB contains B, BC contains B. Therefore, here ABC lies on the same line. Got it? Therefore, here say that yes, the given points are collinear. Given points are collinear. Mind it. First point, direction ratios of AB. AB are the difference of the x coordinates, comma the difference of the y coordinates, comma the difference of the z coordinates. Similarly, the direction ratios of BC, the difference of the x coordinates, comma the difference of the y coordinates, comma the difference of the z coordinates. Now verify whether they are proportional or not here. Here first minus 3 by 6 which is equal to minus 5 by 10 which is equal to here minus 3 by 6. These three ratios are equal. Each ratio value minus of here. 3 ones are 3 twos are 5 ones are 5 twos are 3 ones are 3 twos. Correct. Therefore, we say that direction ratios of AB and BC are proportional. Therefore, here AB line is parallel to BC line. But you see, in AB and BC, here B is common here. B is common. Therefore, 3 points lies on the same line. This means then we say that 3 points are collinear. Hence, given points are collinear. I am giving same type problem for homework. Seventh problem. Show that the points A 2, 3, minus 4, B point 1, minus 2, 3, and C point 3, 8, minus 11 are collinear. Show that the points are collinear. A point 2, 3, minus 4, B point coordinates 1, minus 2, 3, C point coordinates 3, 8, minus 11 are collinear. Take this for home assignment. This is similar to last problem. Eighth problem I am taking. Find the direction cosines of x, y, and z axis. So important for 1 mark, mind it. Question asked like this: find the direction cosines of x-axis, find the direction of cosines of y-axis. This question asked last examination, mind it. Very easy one. To find direction cosines of x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis. Directly I am writing the direction, see observe, the direction cosines of x-axis are. How to write means, mind it. Consider 3D, x-axis, y-axis, z-axis. Z-axis. Here Y is the origin. Here Y is the origin. Here Y is the origin. So here I am taking x-axis here. What is the angle between x-axis and x-axis? 0 degree. Mind it. This is x-axis. What is the angle between x-axis and x-axis? 0 degree. What is the angle between x-axis and y-axis? 90 degree. What is the angle between y-axis and z-axis? 90 degree. Mind it. The angle between x-axis and x-axis. Here x-axis makes 0 degree with x-axis, and x-axis makes 90 degree with y-axis. X-axis makes 90 degree with z-axis. These are the angles. What are the direction cosines means? Cosine of these angles: cos 0 degree, cos of 90 degree, cos of 90 degree, cos of 90 degree. Mind it. That is cos 0 degree 1, cos 90 degree 0, cos 90 degree 0. What are the direction cosines of x-axis means? 1, 0, 0. Right means you get full mark. Got it? Or means like this here. Here x-axis makes 0 degree, 90 degree, 90 degree with x, y and z-axis. Then direction cosines are cos 0 degree, cos 90 degree, cos 90 degree. Got it? Yes. Similarly, the direction cosines of y-axis. The direction cosines of y-axis are. So here mind it. Here y-axis I am taking here. This y-axis. Y-axis makes 90 degree with x-axis. Angle between y-axis and x-axis 90 degree. What is the angle between y-axis and y-axis itself? 0 degree. What is the angle between y-axis and z-axis? 90 degree. Are following. Their y-axis makes 90 degree with x-axis, 0 degree with y-axis, 90 degree with z-axis. Therefore, their direction cosines of y-axis are cos 90 degree, cos 0 degree, cos 90 degree. That is, cos 90 degree value 0, cos 0 degree 1, cos 90 degree 0. Direction cosines of y-axis are 0, 1, 0. Similarly, the direction cosines of z-axis are, here z-axis makes here in order the angle between z-axis and x-axis 90 degree, the angle between z-axis and y-axis 90 degree. What is the angle between z-axis and z-axis itself? 0 degree. Following, this means z-axis makes 90 degree with x-axis, 90 degree with y-axis, 0 degree with itself z-axis. Therefore, the direction cosines of z-axis are cosine of these angles cos 90 degree, cos 90 degree, cos 0 degree. That is cos 90 degree 0, cos 90 degree 0, cos 0 degree 1. Direction cosines of z-axis are 0, 0, 1. What are the direction cosines of x-axis? 1, 0, 0. What are the direction cosines of y-axis? 0, 1, 0. What are the direction cosines of z-axis? 0, 0, 1. Okay. Now go to last problem of the exercise, ninth problem. Find the direction cosines of the sides of the triangle whose vertices are 3, 5, -4, -1, 1, 2, and -5, -5, -2. Find the direction cosines of the sides of the triangle whose vertices are here. So let first one A 3, 5, -4, second one B -1, 1, 2, third one C -5, -5, -2 be the given vertices. Your problem is find the direction cosines of the sides of a triangle. We don't know what type of triangle it is. We have to find sides of a triangle A, B, C. We have to find the direction cosines of the side AB, direction cosines of the side BC, direction cosines of the side AC. First I am finding only one, direction cosines of AB. Similarly you find direction cosines of BC and direction cosines of AC. Very easy one here. First find direction ratios of AB. First here I am finding direction ratios of AB are the difference of the exponents here -1 minus here 3, comma the difference of the y coordinates here 1 minus your y coordinate 5. The difference of the z coordinates here 2 minus your z coordinate is -4 here. That is -1 -3 -4, 1 -5 -4, 2 minus into minus plus 4, this is 2 plus 4. minus 4, 2 plus 4, 6. Correct. Direction cosines of the side, direction cosines of ABR. ABR means your direction, consider this ABC, A divided by root of this, sum of the squares of these direction ratios. I am taking like this, square root of, take minus 4 whole square plus minus 4 whole square plus 6 square. Square root of minus 4 whole square is 16. Minus 4 whole square plus 16, 6 square 36. 16 plus 16, 32 plus 36, 68. 17 4 4 17 correct. Root of 4 here. Root of 4 2, root 17 as it is. 2 root 17. Next, direction cosines of ABR means here. Direction ratios by this root value. Minus 4 divided by this root value 2 root 17, comma, minus 4 divided by this root value 2 root 17, comma, next 6 divided by this root value 2 root 17. Correct. That is 2 ones are here 2 twos are, here 2 ones are 2 twos are, 2 ones are 2 threes are. Minus 2 by root 17, comma, minus 2 by root 17, 3 by root 7. What it? First find direction ratios of ABR here. AB, the difference of the x coordinates minus 1, minus 3, comma, the difference of the y coordinates 1, minus 5, comma, the difference of the z coordinates 2, minus 4. Minus 1, minus 3, minus 4, 1 minus 5, minus 4, 2 minus into minus plus 4. Minus 4, 6 are the direction ratios. Square root of minus 4 whole square plus minus 4 whole square plus 6 square. Simplify, get root of 68. 4 into 17. Root of 4, 2 into root 17. Then direction cosines of AB are minus 4 by this root value 2 root 17, minus 4 by 2 root 17, 6 by root 17. We get minus 2 by root 17, come minus 2 by root 17, come 3 by root 17 are the direction cosines of the side AB. Next, similarly find direction cosines of BC, means first find direction ratios of BC, then write direction cosines of BC. Similarly, next AC, first find direction ratios of AC and then write direction cosines of AC. To find this direction cosines of BC side and AC side. Thank you very much.